Welcome into another edition of Orioles Trivia here on MASN All Access, the only Orioles Trivia show in the world hosted from the 5th floor of the warehouse at Oriole Park at Camden Yards. Let's meet our two contestants for the day. She is the only Orioles broadcaster who has ever gone on the app TikTok. It's Melanie Newman. And her challenger can't even escape Brett Hollander at his college reunions. It's Geoff Arnold.
Yeah, Brett Hollander is a disaster at college reunions. He was an animal in college, by the way.
An animal in college?
An animal in college, but he doesn't want us to tell any of the stories about it.
Well, I don't have any of those questions for Orioles Trivia, but I do have questions for after the show. We'll see. Here's how this game is going to work. If you haven't seen Orioles Trivia before, I don't blame you. I'm going to ask each of our contestants a few questions. The first one to get 3 Orioles Trivia questions correct is our winner. I'm going to start with some icebreaker questions, though. We need to loosen things up a little bit. Melanie, I'll start with you.
Oh, good.
What do you think Nicolas Cage is going to steal in the next National Treasure movie?
Mike Elias's blueprint for rebuilding the team. Do I have to push a button? Is that how this works? I don't know.
That is a good answer. The correct answer was our hearts, but that
see,
was
no,
also
he's
an acceptable answer.
He's just never had my heart. It's just not
Wow.
there. No.
Got an anti-Nicolas Cage take from
Her heart's in another cage.
Those are the kind of jokes we look for here on Orioles Trivia.
It's, if you're missing this caliber of humor, just tune in on the radio.
Now, Geoff, my question for you, it's been a big debate for a long time. Where do you stand on hamsters versus guinea pigs?
Well, hamsters can go up the wheels faster than the guinea pigs can.
Is that proven?
How do you know that?
Well, to me, I'm saying it's proven.
Sure.
We just make stuff up on the show, don't
That's
we?
a joke. I think so. That's pretty much all I've been doing.
The rules aren't real?
No,
Points and facts don't matter?
that's correct.
Thank you.
You got it.
Boom.
It's bad.
Are we ready for Orioles Trivia?
No.
Me neither. But here we go. I'm going to start asking questions. The first question, are you ready?
Yes.
Gunnar Henderson just won AL Player of the Week. Who was the last Oriole to win that award? Yes, Geoff.
It's Ryan Mountcastle.
It is Ryan Mountcastle.
Yeah.
First point goes to Geoff Arnold. Exciting stuff.
They all go to Geoff.
Well, we'll
Come on,
see.
Mel, you have to try.
Hopefully not.
You have to
I
try.
have a goldfish memory.
Here, just
This is going well.
make sure your button works.
It does work.
Okay.
I tested.
I
I
see
got
the
all the
clicking.
colors earlier.
But
But
hit
it's
it with
only
hit it
green
I
with-
now.
took
hit it with
money
some
out of
authority.
my allowance to get these nice buzzers.
I really
and
like
they're going to
them.
work. Hopefully.
Mine might be working a lot. Mine might be
Some
working a lot.
trash talk from Geoff Arnold. Are you ready for question number 2?
Giddy up.
How many members of the Orioles 2019 draft class have made their major league debut? A tentative buzz for Melanie.
I have to count. This is not how this works. 4.
Is that a final answer? You seem tentative.
It's the only answer I have without getting time to actually count. So.
Well, it's a good answer
Here we
because
are.
4 is correct.
Oh.
Can you name them now that you have the time?
No.
This is just bonus. It's for fun. Adley
no.
Rutschman,
Yes.
Gunnar Henderson,
Yep.
Kyle Stowers, and Joey Ortiz.
Oh, good for
4
you.
members
You
of the
get a point.
2019 draft class. I also have the answers written down, so I was cheating a little
I would
bit.
hope so.
I didn't
Yeah.
get that memo. Can I have that?
Oh, these are just for the host there, Melanie. Question 3, are we ready? We're all locked up at 1. Adley Rutschman and Cedric Mullins led the O's in Baseball Reference WAR last season. Who was in 3rd?
I just looked this up. Ramon Arias.
Ramon Arias is correct. Melanie takes a 2-1 advantage. Geoff, after that trash talk, not looking too good.
Just keep answering just keep asking the questions before Pat Sajak takes over for you.
Pat Sajak would be so much better at this. Can we get him? Is he available?
I like you more.
He lives in Severna Park part of the year.
Well, we should get him. If we can get Pat
Now
Sajak
you've
for Orioles
exposed
Trivia,
him.
that'd be excellent. Are we ready for another question?
Let's go.
This could be the deciding question. If Melanie gets it correct, it would be a victory for Melanie. What 2 Orioles went to the University of Jacksonville? I think it was Geoff.
That'd be Mike Bauman and Austin Hayes.
That would be correct. We have got a tight one here on Orioles Trivia.
All tied up.
2 questions to 2. The final question to determine the winner of this edition of Orioles Trivia. Are we ready?
Yeah.
What team initially drafted Adley Rutschman out of high school? Yes, Geoff.
That'd be the Seattle Mariners.
That would be the Seattle Mariners.
Yeah.
Geoff Arnold, that is correct. Any words for your victory here?
I'm going to just take a moment and savor it.
You should.
That's a moment savored right there.
I'm also going to win the next one, too.
That's all you're going to get today. This isn't even, I think I need, can I challenge the Jacksonville one that I had the buzzer first?
No. We already
Can we go back to
you already
this?
asked another question. I don't think you can go back and just, like, retroactively challenge.
I mean, we've seen it happen.
This game
before.
will be under protest, and we will
Thank
mark
you.
that down.
I'd like to
I'll
challenge
write it
the
down
appeal.
on my little notebook
This guy's
somewhere
the
that it's been
winner.
under protest. But that'll do it for this edition of Orioles Trivia. Geoff Arnold takes a close 3-2 victory. Thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks to my producer, Matt Bonaparte, and Annie Claff for helping out. We'll see you next time.